In today's Maji's Market Minute, we're going to be discussing how to buy and sell in the same market. Um, there are ways to do this. It's not completely undoable, but you do need to have a very savvy realtor or very good negotiating skills in order to pull this off. So what are the options? This is a problem. This is a big problem in our market right now. We've got a lot of people, homeowners, that would like to sell, take advantage of this market, but they're house locked. They don't have a place to go. So what do? We have options. Um, Option one, you could negotiate a post-occupancy agreement. Basically, lease the property back from the buyer of your listing. That is done all the time. I've negotiated many of those in this market. Um, the option number two would be to put a contingency in the contract where it would be contingent on the seller buying a property within, you have to put in a term, so like within 2 months, 3 months, there has to be a term in there or they won't agree to that. Option three, bridge loan, but they don't really exist right now. They haven't, bridge loans are not really an option in this market. Um, Option four, planning for it in advance, way in advance. You could get an equity line on a property, but you can't do that. A lender won't give you an equity line if your property's on the market for sale. So you really have to do this in advance, well in advance. Um, let's see, and then you could use that equity line to purchase the new property and secure that property. That would probably be the least expensive way to do it, and then comfortably sell your home and pay everything off. Uh, there is another option. Well, actually, two more options. You have the option of just getting a loan, which would probably also be a very good option. Well, I'd say the equity line and just a mortgage, a regular mortgage, conventional loan, would be the least expensive options of purchasing a new property while you're trying to sell your property. So basically, just getting a loan, conventional loan, and and if you're lucky enough to qualify for a loan while you're still owning another property, and also have the cash flow to float both of them while you sell the other property. Uh, so what happens to people that don't have that ability, that A, won't qualify or don't have the cash flow? There is another option. It's a very interesting option. And I'll be explaining that in more detail in my next Maji's Market Minute. But basically, there's a company that I'm working with that will buy the property for you. If you would have to identify property, and we would have to determine, a price and an offer and all of that, and then they would buy it for you cash. So you would actually be a cash buyer, um, and then you could lease it back. You would lease it back from this company until you sell your listing. So this is a very interesting option. It is, it does come with some cost associated with it, but in my opinion, it's less than what a bridge loan would be. Not probably not definitely not less than an equity line, but not everybody has that ability. So if you have any interest in this product, give me a call. It is a very interesting product. I'm working with them now. Like magic, I'll get it closed.